Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 32 here on season 1. Today we are talking about how do you pick a team captain. So what does that look like? Possibly my son just entered the garage, so maybe he'll be in here. We'll see. Anyway, so how do you pick a team captain? I base that upon 3 different things. This comes from a lot of sports stuff that I do with coaching basketball and other things like that. But you can use this in the gaming industry as well, or even in business as picking leaders and that kind of stuff also. So how do you pick a team captain? First, you base it off of character. Character is important. You want to pick someone who's going to be consistent, doesn't have much fluctuation, so really high highs, really low lows. Someone who's pretty even killed the entire time, can bring a lot of peace to the team. It's pretty steady, doesn't get affected when the score is really low or when the score is really high, continues to play the same game and continues to have other things like cares for their teammates even when they're making mistakes. And even if we're down, they're not going to blame one of their teammates for the mistakes. They're going to take it upon themselves and try to fix the situation before they go after and be like, well, it was that person's fault that we lost. They're going to look in self and be like, what could I have done better? Was it a lack of practice? Was it a lack of hard work during this game? What was it that made us be unsuccessful? And also, on the flip side, what was it that helped us win this game, or that kind of thing? Another thing is work ethic. So character is number 1, work ethic is second. Obviously, you're going to want someone who's a leader in their work ethic. They're going to show up to practice probably early, or be at work early, at least on time, and hardly ever late. But sometimes you will find a great leader that's going to be there late. However, that's coachable, that is willing to make changes in their daily routine. So, for instance, like this basketball season, I was able to pick 2 captains that were very, very extremely talented, but were also had a very, very good work ethic. One of them was a shooting guard that we kind of converted into a point guard, and we asked a lot out of both of them because our offense basically ran through those 2 guys and one other player. But we asked a lot, and they were able to rise to the occasion, and that meant sometimes if they had to play the post, that they would play the post to the best of their ability. And it was like, if I went to him and said, what, I need you to play the post this game, it was like, yeah, for sure. Like, even though I'm an outside shooter or a 3-point shooter, like I'll play the post this game if that would help us win, or if that's the ultimate goal is for us to do that. So work ethic is really important. You don't want someone who's going to show up and dog the practice and exercise. You want someone who's driving the practice and exercise and calling the other people, the other players up. And lastly is the ability to serve others. This is probably, honestly, the most important thing that I look for when picking a captain, is how well do they focus on themselves versus focusing on the other players that are around them. How often do they call the other people to be better, but still, like how often are they teaching other players your offense and focusing on them instead of being like, I can't believe you screwed that up. Like, come on, you're making us look bad, versus pulling them aside and being like, hey, this is what the offense looks like. This is how we operate things here in our business. And so, I seen that you did this, which is very good. But next time, like, this is how we work together as a team. And so being able to pull people aside and serve them, being able to get water, and that kind of stuff, and bring water to the team. There's a lot of stuff that comes with being a leader that you have to learn how to serve first before you can lead people. And the last thing that I wanted to touch on is that being a captain has nothing to do with the level of talent. So our captains this year happen to be our 2 best players. However, most teams that I coach and stuff like that do not happen to be like that. I don't just pick captains solely based upon talent. Usually the other things, character, work ethic, and ability to serve, go hand in hand with the level of talent that a player has. However, if that wasn't the case, I would still pick a captain based upon those three things, and it has nothing to do with talent. The reason why most coaches and business people pick people that are talented to be leaders, captains, managers, that kind of thing, is because they've achieved a certain amount of a level of success, and so they feel like they'll be respected by their peers because they have a certain level of success. That, however, only lasts for a certain amount of time until the people below them get disrespected because they're such bad captains or leaders. The other three qualities are way more important, and over the long course, people will respect you more for those three qualities than how much talent you actually have. So remember, don't pick your captains based upon talent. Anyways, I feel like that wraps it up. We're going to dive into the random daily question generator. Here's the question of the day. If life and death are the same state of living, I just read this one, probably 3 episodes ago. Here we go. What should I call my blog? It will be about life, food, style, travel, health of body and mind. I would call that probably peaceful living. That would be a good title of your blog, because you want living in there, because obviously it's going to be about your life, food, style. So living can cover a whole hodgepodge of different topics, and then it looks like you're talking about health and body and mind, like more yoga, being centered with yourself, having energy, that kind of stuff. So I would focus on something like peaceful or mindful living, or that kind of thing. So anyways, if you guys haven't answered the question, I'd love to hear it below. If you guys have any questions for future episodes, go ahead and post them down below as well. And don't forget to subscribe up here. Go ahead and check out my other video on, just check it out right here, and check out this other video, suggested video right here. And until next time, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.